Hi guys, Jen again here with another process video. I'm here showing you the colors that I'm using for this layout. It is again for Scraptastic Birthday Challenge. Need to use 2 shades of pink, 2 shades of teal, and gold on this layout for it to be entered into the challenge. So I'm using some teal cardstock to back my photo in here. It's a photo of myself and 3 of my best friends from one of their weddings. Putting it on this background, almost watercolor piece from American Crafts, an older line. I think it's a Valentine's Day collection, XO it could be. And I'm using this scrap of My Mind's Eye Market Street gold and white polka dot there, and that teal sheet of paper, I have no idea where that came from. I think it's from a Gossamer Blue kit. It might be a Gossamer Blue exclusive, but I'm not quite sure since it was a scrap to start with. That heart paper again is that American Crafts Valentine's Day collection XO, and I'm doing a quick layer up here and trying to figure out exactly how I want it to go. And I really wish I could have used that gold and white big polka dot from My Mind's Eye Market Street, but it doesn't make it onto this layout, so I'll just have to save it for something else. And now I've got a Studio Calico doily here that I'm going to cut down the middle and put on opposite corners once I fiddle around with it and see exactly where I want it. It's going to go right there, as you see it now. And I'm going to glue it to the photo, and then I'm going to start gluing down my layers here in just a little bit. And let me tell you, these layers gave me more heartache. Oh, it was really ridiculous how many times I had to fiddle with it to try to get it straight, and it's all because that piece that I've got in my hand, that gold polka dot, I don't put on straight. I don't center it correctly along with this backing of the cardstock. So those two are crooked to start with, and therefore when I go to put the photo on the heart sheet, it's going to look crooked, even though it's not crooked it may not look as crooked the first couple of times, but it definitely looks crooked. I'm trying to even use my grid lines to line it up and see if I can get it correctly. But a couple of times later, I realized that, you know what, just give up. It's fine. I am not a perfectionist. I don't care if it's a little crooked. Years from now, nobody's going to be looking to see if my layers are straight or not. Nobody really cares besides myself. So I'm trimming down that piece of blue cardstock or blue pattern paper the size I want it to be, fiddling with the layers again, and finally just going to say forget it and glue the whole thing down. And I didn't realize how fast of a scrapbooker I was until I started doing process videos. I know there are some people that say it takes forever for them to do a layout. The last couple of layouts I've done, they're 45 minutes or less from start to finish, and this one was exceptionally quick. It was just about a half an hour. So it shows you I'm just get in there, get what I want done, and I don't dwell on things. So that is that sticker sheet there that I'm pulling a couple of things off of is My Mind's Eye Market Street. And I'm only using the gold ones, the ones that have gold in them, because that was part of the challenge to use gold. I don't like gold. I'm not a don't use gold frequently, so I don't have much of it. These stickers here were from the Scraptastic June sale kit. They are my all-time favorite stickers. I love them. Here I don't have an eye, so I have to do a little bit of thicker surgery and make an X into an eye there. But I love them. They're sparkly and they're gold, but they're not like a brassy gold, like a bright gold. They're more of a muted gold. And they're sparkly, but the glitter doesn't come off. So I love them. And they went perfect with the sale kit because they looked like almost sand. But I make them work on this layout. I'm going to be very sad when I'm all out and I'm pretty much done with that pack. I'm almost out of vowels. I'm using October Afternoon Daily Flash letters in teal to spell the word always. So the title will read Friends Always. And this photo was at my friend Jordan's wedding, and there were questions we had talked about, is our friendship going to change once she gets married? I went to college with these girls, lived with them from freshman year all the way through. And we graduated in 2007. So the wedding was in 2010, and now it's 2014, and our friendship hasn't changed at all. So we didn't think it was going to change, but it's nice to know that it really didn't. That glue I used is the Tombow Mono Aqua glue, and I like it for working on a layout with something that doesn't really need super strength sticking. Thickers they work great on thickers. What I like about it is it wipes off. So if you noticed, I dropped the S right on my the teal cardstock there and ended up having to wipe it off, and it wipes off without any residue, which is kind of nice. So I'm trying to figure out, I need something in that lower right hand corner there. So I'm going through my 2 sets of hearts that I have, and I'm going to pull out these Michael's Recollections ones and use one of each in that corner there, because it is a wedding layout, even though it's of friends. And then I already popped up my stickers on Pop Dots, and I'm going to position them. One is something about, I think it says something about, you'll always be loved or something along those lines. And then the one that I've got in my hand now says always together, which is absolutely true. And then I'm going to use one more of each color of those hearts there by that always together sticker that I popped up. And I know I need a couple of more things. I think the only other thing that I use is enamel dots. I pull out those ones from my mind's eye, but I didn't use them. And then I use these my mind's eye old Christmas ones that are 2 shades of teal there. So I'm going to use both shades, put them a little bit around those hearts, and then again around the always together sticker there. And once that's in, I'm thinking that I need something else, but I don't end up putting anything else on. And that about sums up my layout. I'm just looking to final looks, and it looks good. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.